she got in high school. And then junior year, she got it together. And she was able to rise back up. But she was still an average student. So there are still money out there for average students. You have to do your part. And she did private, they both did private scholarships. See, the problem is parents are allowing it to be an option for their children to do scholarships when it shouldn't be an option. I tell kids all the time, you should be doing as much as the highest cost school on your list. You should have scholarships that equal up to that.
Wow.
And stop saying I'm not going to do a scholarship because, oh, this is only $500. It's only $1,000. Mom, Dad, where you can get that $1,000 and that $500 from? They better fill that application out. The Gates Foundation offer a full ride scholarship to kids every single year. Let me tell you why most kids don't win that in our area. Because it requires 9 essays.
Wow.
So you don't think that somebody's going to give you a full ride for free, do you? It costs. And the cost that they're asking you for is to write 9 essays. That shouldn't even be that's a no-brainer. Write those essays if they're going to pay your tuition, and you can go from undergrad to grad to your PhD, all through their program. Same thing with Posse. Posse is an awesome organization. I'm a Posse nominator, but I haven't nominated kids in 2 years because you have to apply to specific schools if you want to be a Posse nominator. And I'm not willing to put my name on the line if you're not willing to be committed. So see, you got to have the commitment and put in the commitment for someone else to put their self out there for you. And I'm all about the best for every child, but you got to be about the best for you.
Well, breathe, people. Breathe. Okay. She has spoken. Breathe. Now, I want you to go to her website, suited4success.org. And everything is listed there, the programs, the services, and that $2.8 million that she and her team and her company were able to garner for 17 students. That's a lot of money, $2.8 million. So suited4success.org. That's the website. And so be sure that you check that out, okay? How can they follow you on Twitter and all of that for the Suited for Success before we go into Regina Speaks?
So we're on all social media platforms. We're on Facebook as Suited for Success, and you can find us on there, and everything is with the numeric 4. And we're on Twitter and Instagram at S4S College Bound. So S4S College Bound. And we're on Periscope at S4S College Bound also. You know, that's the new latest thing.
Absolutely.
But definitely follow us on social media because we post articles, we post tips, we post study habit skills for kids. We are all about on our social media platform making sure we're educating parents and students and giving them resources and tools in case they never cross our office or never go to our website. If you're following us on social media, you're going to get the tips that you can get every day that's going to help you and give you that tools that you need. And they can subscribe to our monthly newsletter where we give and send out a newsletter every month with step-by-step like guidance for high school students. So it's no excuse. We're giving you every month what steps you should be taking by grade level.
Wow.
So if they go on our website and subscribe, they get a free gift. We give you an outline by grade level of what you should be doing to help your child. So there's no reason you can't be successful. There's no excuse. You just have to take action today. Action is just a word if you do nothing. But if you take action and do something, it can mean a lot for you and it can mean a lot for your child.
Listen, I want you all to know, and that's what I love about this sister. It's really about, you know, understanding the universal principle of sowing and reaping. She is sowing into the lives of these children and sowing into the lives of the parents to help them succeed, but you have to do your part. Yes. So I appreciate that. And so she was talking while we were on the break about something. As we transition back over, I told you all about high achieving women. We wear these different hats. And so now we're going to switch gears back to the Regina Speaks part of her company. And she's going to talk about just a few minutes as we close out. We coming down to the home stretch. We always run out of time when it's real good conversation. And that's always on this show. So I love that concept that you talked about building your company as you build yourself. Girl, let me tell you, I'm writing them book titles down when we get off this air because that's powerful stuff. So we're coming down to the home stretch. So talk a little bit about that. Listen up, ladies, to what she has to say. This is the woman who's going to be in the room with you, the woman who's going to be in the room with your kids, really, really unleashing confidence.
So basically, what I was sharing with Nicole is, for a long time, I had to discover that I had to go from building my business to building me. Now, like we talked about earlier, you can be passionate as an entrepreneur and you can build your business, but if you don't have the foundation of you first, that business is just a business. See, it has to be God first, you first, your family, then your business. But when we put the business first and we build it the opposite way, see, I built a very sustainable foundation for my business. But on the other side, I have a solid me. So today I got a great solid me because I stopped building my business and started building me. So I am now more confident about who I am and walking in my authentic power of my voice and who I am. And so when I am speaking and helping kids and helping women entrepreneurs, I'm making sure they understand that if you don't start with the foundation of you, when again that business starts to get a little shaky or it's a little slow this year and it might not have been as busy as last year, will you be able to stand? How firm will you stand? How solid is your foundation? So for me, I had to step back and realize Dr. Martin Luther King has an awesome quote, and I love it dearly. He says, faith is taking the first step, even when you can't see the entire staircase. So years ago, I took the first step when I started Super for Success. That was taking the first step because I had no idea of how the staircase was going to be. But I could have been